Yo, what is up guys, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a The Hood logo in Photoshop. Alright, so let's begin with the video. So what you want to do is get yourself a background, and this is the background I'll be using for the video today. And the next step is, what you want to do is get yourself a good font that will match whatever background you're using. This is a font I found. I will be putting it down in the description below if you would like to use it. Usually I do tend to change my font from my ID and my text to two different fonts. And what you normally want to do is fit the actual ID into the text. This is what I'm doing right now, and we'll see how it looks. If you would like a different style, you could do it like something on top, something down here, all the way on the bottom, in the middle. It's whatever you want. It's personal preference. Tweak whatever I'm showing in the video to your liking, and yeah. So right now I'm gonna be applying a layer style. Usually you wouldn't have a set layer style. Normally you would find out which one would match your design, but right now I'm using a glow layer style, and I feel like this is a simple one to do and it's pretty easy. I will be also leaving the layer style in the description as well. I'm gonna be a paid graphics pack for the design, mainly for color correction, and yeah, so I'm gonna find whatever looks the best and use it. So I think number 4 looks the best, and I'm gonna stick with this. Afterwards I usually put a gradient map down, and gradient maps are super good. Like, this is kind of cool, but I don't like this, so I'm probably not gonna use it. Alright, you don't always need a gradient map or anything. It's just personal preference. So if you don't like anything, just switch it out, and you know. So I'm gonna be rasterizing all of these, and right now I'm gonna add some detail onto my logo. So normally I messed up. So normally you wanna usually get all the images down. This is my personal way how to do it. Get all your images down, and then add whatever, camera raw, filter, a whole bunch of stuff, you know. Right now I'm doing blood, and I'll probably put this over the text to add a little bit of detail. So you want to do a clipping mask, and then you see as there's glow, and you see the clipping mask will let you, yeah, it's only on this image. So I'm gonna do some like that, and then what you want to do is do not invert it. Alright, you want to do Control U, and then you'll be able to change the hue of it. So usually I up the saturation and then turn lightness to something around here, because you don't want bright ass blood like this. You want some realistic dark blood. And then I have my brush at 20, and this will kind of fade it in. Alright, so the blood is on the text now, And then I'm gonna keep this ID normally how it is, because you do not want to have it where it's hard to see the ID or people would not join your group. And so after that, what I'm gonna do is wait, I already have this in. What I'm gonna do is add some dirt, and usually you want to add this for like small amount of detail. I'm gonna actually add it onto the face. See, like these small dirt specks. Usually I like to do something like, I'll do screen, hue, darken this, up this, and then do this, Control I, oh shit, wrong. The screen is not it, never mind. Alright, you want to just put it normally since it's already transparent. And I'm gonna do something like this. Yeah, that seems good. And then I'm gonna release this. And there we go. And so it's pretty good. Usually what I do is I change the opacity down a bit. And probably like use a little bit lower. Now if we turn this up and we kind of like fade these in right here, it looks way better. This is without and off. So yeah, I think this looks pretty good already. This will look a whole lot better with, you know, camera raw. And if you're using any other program where you're not able to do camera raw, there's not much options, but your main option is just stick to color correction if you're unable to do it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is add particles. I tend to add particles on most of my work. So here are the main two particles I use. I use this one and this one. I will be dropping a pack soon, so all of the stuff I do use, I will have that included into the pack. Turn this down like this, and I'm gonna erase it from the dude's head. And there's something like that. And then I'm gonna add smoke. And I tend to use a fourth smoke, mainly because it gives like a good red like that. And this looks pretty good as well. Don't mind the text, I will be changing the color. And next up, I'm gonna be adding some glow. You tend to want to add some glow like normally. Alright, overlay. Oh wait. Red. Kind of bad. Alright, but I'm gonna do like small. You can also do the text. I will be doing the text kind of like this, and this will look perfectly fine. It looks bad right now, but I will tweak it to the way I want it. And then so once we do that, what you want to do is, oh, that's kind of bad. You know, you just change stuff if you don't like it. But this is the glow. I tend to do this and then I do another, and you see, like, it looks way better like that. Alright, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna group it all together. Control J, E, and then Control E. And then I'm gonna add my second thing of glow. Alright, usually when I do 35, and then I do either color dodge or screen. Usually you want to do screen, and then yes, you can see which one looks better with your work. Screen looks fine. Turn this down a bit. You see it adds a slight glow to everything. And then the major deal breaker is this. Alright, once that's there, I'm gonna be doing my other blur. It's kind of bad. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna be doing camera raw filter. If you have Photoshop, this is only for Photoshop, as I know of. There might be some other things that where you can do camera raw, but basically you want to tweak it to how you want it. The temperature a little bit down. Also, there is presets that I do use for minimum work, and I'll probably be using a preset here, and so let me actually find one. Alright, but before I do that, I'm gonna give me a gradient map on my design, mainly because I do not like the collision. I tend to use this gradient map a lot. Do some red, and then red. Alright, so after that, now what I want to do is group this all up. Group, Control E, and then we're gonna add some motion blur. Usually I do 10, and then we're gonna do dodge 30. Yeah, looks good. And then now do my Control E. Alright, now we're gonna do my camera raw filter, and then this will be almost closing in to the end. And basically you find which one you like. I personally like this one a lot because it actually makes the color pop, but this is the kind of the finished result. What I do tend to like to do is add my signature, and this is a pretty basic way how to make simple logos. I'm sorry if this was very bad explaining. It's my first tutorial, and so bear with me. There will be better content soon, and yeah, we'll be posting once per week, and will soon be getting better and better at this YouTube stuff. So I'm gonna finish this off with, let's just do this. Alright, and then let's see. So like this, fill down. Alright. So this is the final results.